Greetings, brothers, and welcome back to the latest and greatest of the BlackManCan men's channel, the BMCMC. I'm your host, Frederick Harper, and thank you as always for tuning in today. We will not waste any time. I want to jump into the Will Smith apology and what exactly does it mean for you as a man. Now, I talk to you guys all the time about emotional control, about staying focused, about not making foolish mistakes. So we're going to actually dive into the apology. I'm going to give you all a little snippet of it just in case you haven't heard the apology. But I'm really going to focus on what it signifies and what we as men can learn from it. Let's get into it.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my.
Now, the first thing I'm going to tell you guys about the Will Smith apology and the aftermath is that a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. A fool learns from his own. Okay, so when you look at this and you see this brother who was on top of the world, who had his shining moment that made a split-second snap decision to do something totally out of pocket, and it changed his whole life temporarily. I don't think long time, but he's been on the shit list. This is a message to you men. Control your emotions. Think before you respond. If you are angry, if you are in an emotional state, you do not need to be responding at all. Unless it's a fight or flight kind of experience, you need to keep your mouth shut. You need to think before you respond. That's the first thing I will tell you. Think before letting your feelings take over you. Another area I will tell you, brothers, that I learned from this Will Smith experience is you need to think about the woman you are going to marry. Or the man, in that case, for the woman. The person that is going to become your spouse is going to have a serious effect on your life. Mainly, it's going to be either supremely positive or supremely negative. You could tell that this woman has feelings of indifference, of anger, of just disdain for her man, probably nags and probably drives him crazy. And we've seen that play out publicly. A woman or a spouse that loves and cares about you is going to pour into you, is going to encourage you, is going to build you up, and is more importantly going to prevent you from making mistakes like that. As I said in the previous video about Will Smith, I said, look, if Jada really cared about him, she would have did everything in her power to stop him before he got up there to slap Chris Rock. She would have said, baby, you're better than that. Baby, you don't need to do that. You need to stay seated. We're better than that. I got your back. Choose your spouse wisely. Now, although it took a long time for Brother Smith to apologize, I want to say there's no wrong time to do the right thing. And when he apologized to Chris Rock, to his brother, to his mother, he sounded truly contrite. And he sounded accountable, even though it took a long time. He sounded accountable for his actions, and he felt that what he had done was wrong, and he wanted to try to make amends. Now, I understand if Chris Rock don't ever want to speak to this man again. I can tell you right now, slapping somebody, spitting on somebody, men have died over things like that. So I have no problem if Chris Rock decides never to speak to him again. But he still took the time to apologize for what he did. But at the end of the day, sometimes sorry ain't enough. But I still don't believe that we should castigate this man for the rest of his life and make him have to wear this forever. Will Smith, Love the brother, love his work, and I'm wishing him well. Last but not least, I hope that we as a black community can embrace this brother again and not have this quote unquote cancel culture kind of society where when people make drastically emotional decisions and make bad mistakes for one time that we want to just write them off. This brother Will Smith, up until that point, had been the man every man would want his daughter to date, a brother that's positive. He could have ran for president as far as I'm concerned, still can. I don't want this brother to fall under the rug, and I want us to support this man. I don't think any black man should be thrown under the rug after one mistake, unless it's something beyond the pale, like messing with children or killing somebody or raping somebody. You should always be allowed a second chance, a third chance even, to make things right and to rectify your life. So I'm wishing Will Smith the best, but the lesson of this story is to brothers have emotional control, to be accountable, and more importantly, when you do wrong, move on and give yourself time to forgive yourself. Okay? We as black men, nobody is perfect. We all got situations we wish we could take back. And I know Will Smith deep down wishes he could take this one back. But he's got to wear it. He's got to live with it. And it sounds to me like he's moving on and putting himself in a position to be back where he was. So I hope this brother gets all the help he needs. I truly hope he gets away from Jada, because I don't think this is the right woman for him. But that's a whole nother topic for a different day. But brothers, thank you for tuning in. Please continue to share, like, comment, follow. Check me out on every platform. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. I am on Facebook. And, of course, we are now on TikTok. We keeping it pushing. We giving y'all all that work. We about men being the best that they can be. Learning from mistakes, empowering yourselves, keeping yourself healthy, keeping yourself happy, and keeping yourself in tune with the universe and supporting one another. So with that being said, brothers, do your best, leave unto the Lord the rest, and remember most of all that the black man can. And if you ain't know, you better ask somebody. Peace, brothers. Be well.